Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Happy August. Happy Sunday. How are you all doing? Hope you had a great weekend, a great start to the month. Let me know if you can hear me and see me well. I will wait until it properly starts up because sometimes it takes a minute. So before I dive into anything, I'll give it a second. Okay, now it showed up on my side, so I hope you can see me as well. So how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. This is a new thing I'm trying to do. We've done in the past, well, we still have ongoing Tuesday sprints, and that will continue going. Maybe you've seen I scheduled all the sprints for August, but then I had some sprints on like Saturday when I wanted to get motivated and be accountable for studying when I was studying at the university, some courses. So we were doing that as well at some point. And now I was thinking I want a little bit more of a cozy vibe. And I also see often how people say, I need to update my reading journal. I have to work on my reading journal. I'm so much behind. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to do it together, to have just like a set aside time to hang out together, share what you're working on, and for you that to be like a specific time. Today or like this time I'm gonna be doing the journal. And if it doesn't work for you when we have the live show, you can watch it later, but that still would be kind of a motivational, I hope. And then maybe you'll get more likely, or you'll be more likely to get to it. I for sure will. I have my reading journal here ready to update. There is something I did plan to film, like a setup of my journal when the year started, but I never finished it properly. So that's why I never filmed it. But maybe today is time. And now this is funny. But for example, this is one part I want to finish today. This is my 2026 in trends page, and there is a little sketch of like sun and path and mountains. I laughed because there is a mountain, there's like a triangle here, and I was talking the other day with Natalie about one mountain, or like that. There is a mountain in Switzerland that from one angle looks exactly like that. I don't know if you can see it. And we're like, yeah, well, now I have a reason, or like now I can tell people that actually that kind of mountain exists. It's not just that I'm a bad drawer. But anyway, one of my goals today is to finally color this in to finish this page. And then just general update. One of the things will definitely be to prepare all the covers that I want to print, because for example, I have this spreadsheet, best book of 2026. And so I need to fill in all the covers. So I want to prepare that. So potentially I can print it out. If I fill in an A4 to print out, I will print it out. If not, I will wait until a couple months so to print it out later. But that's one of the things I want to do. I've been postponing it since I started this spread. And I have a few of those. So I want to do that. I can go through the journal now with you if you would like. I have some fun spreads, I think, but I need to update them. So that's what I thought would be great to do together and today, because otherwise I would just probably sit and read, which I mean is fine too, but I would be like, no, I have a book club on Friday, I have to read. So I would keep postponing it. Now I can't. Now we are here. We are here to update our journals, have a cozy evening, hopefully relax before the weekend ends, and yeah, share together, inspire together. I have a Discord. I think all of you here know that and are there. But if you are not, I have a Discord channel. It is linked down below. I hope the link works. If it doesn't, let me know. But there, I would encourage you, if you want, share your setup, whether your cozy setup at the moment or the whatever you'll be working on, and share it ideally. If I can have a request, I mean, whatever, you can share it anywhere. Like, I'm not gonna ban you, but ideally, I think the channel that makes more sense would be crafting. So there is a channel under miscellaneous that's called crafting, and that would be a good place to share it, I think. I see Natalie already shared the setup for the evening, or for at least now, and we'll see what happens later. I know you have some other things to attend today as well. But yeah, that is kind of the idea. Hey, can I read instead? Of course, you can do absolutely anything that you want. You don't have, this is not required that you have a reading journal to update. You can have absolutely anything that you want to update. If you want to update your normal journal, that is, or like bullet journal, that's not, has nothing to do with reading, or if you would like to just write down, you know, like your daily journal, just write down your thoughts, what happens, scrapbooking, whatever you would like to do, or if you have something like planned the month ahead, if you do that, like kind of like your monthly reset, you know, prepare for the month ahead, you can do that. You can do absolutely anything. You can also read. The issue with that, the only issue with that is that I do not know how many sprints we'll do. We'll see what happens. If we are not very chatty, or if there is something that we want to do, or I want to do specifically, that I need to focus on and I can't talk while I work on it. And I also don't have a camera set up at the moment to show you what I'm doing. So I like to do that in the future. I did not set it up today, but maybe in the future I could do that. So you could also see what I'm doing during sprint or during talking. And so, yeah, I don't know how many sprints we'll do. So it might just turn out to be chatty stream. I do expect to do maybe 1 or 2 sprints, but otherwise maybe it will be only a chatty stream. So maybe reading won't be possible, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do a lot of sprints if that works best, because I know people like to listen to music, watch TV show, or listen to audiobook while journaling. I most often just listen to some cozy music to kind of get the cozy vibe, but you know, it's not required. So we'll see what happens. Also need to post some posts. Nice, you can, that definitely would fit the vibe. Here and see, thank you. I saw those messages already, so that's why I just continued going on. Hello, Daniela. Hello. Hello, Natalie. My dinner is about to be ready, so I'll eat first, but the table is ready waiting for me. That sounds great. You're going to be updating your reading journal? Yeah, also let me know in the comments or in the chat what you'll be doing, if you are updating your reading journal, or if you plan to read, or what you're up to today. You changed your hair color. No, I did not. This is still my natural hair color. I don't know why it seems different. It could be that I spent a lot of time in the sun in July, so it could be lighter, if that's what you mean. It could be that the sun made it a little bit lighter. It could be that the sunshine is shining in and the camera is trying to somehow fix the white balance or whatever it is, light balance, so it can change the colors a bit as well. But no, I still have, I did not dye my hair, so it's still the same color as you know me. No changes there. You drew the Nissan. Oh, the Nissan, yes, that one I did draw, but that was back in, I don't know if you remember, I did show that to you when we were chatting once. That was in January when I drew it. I did draw it. I did draw Nissan. I don't have a reading journal, but I do have a reading spreadsheet, finance spreadsheet, and a monthly life workbook that all need to be updated. Perfect. Yeah, I also want to do that, also update my reading spreadsheet. And there are some things that need to be updated, and also update the Herkiat spreadsheet that I haven't done all July. I'm working on the on the Herkiat too still, and decided to try to finish that. But yeah, that all works great. It looks lighter, sorry. No need to apologize. Yeah, and totally possible that it can look lighter or that it looks lighter. I wouldn't notice that, but I spent a lot of, I mean, we were on vacation in Italy So it spent a lot of time in the sun and in the sea. So it got some salt treatment. So it could be that, but I did not notice a color change. But it could be. It could be. But it's just natural color, and it happens that in the summer. And sorry, I'm putting it up because I'm so warm. But it happens that in the summer. Oh, I don't have a tie. But that in the summer it gets lighter, and because of the sun somehow does something to the color of the hair, so it can seem a bit lighter. But or it can be a bit lighter, but not because I dyed it. I still need to make my July spread, then fill that in, and then also make the August spread. Won't all be happening tonight as I'm joining another live at 8, but hopefully some progress at least. Yeah, and if you work on it for half an hour, that's still a progress. So what? Oh yeah. I think there is another one on the shelf in the bedroom, on the floating shelf. Yeah, so if you would like to share, even if you have just like some digital spreadsheets, take a screenshot if you would like to share in the Discord. If I can show Natalie, I will show your setup if that's okay. I was thinking that we could do that as well. So let me know if that's fine, if I can show your pictures on Discord. Sure, okay. Didn't find it?
I found this.
Yeah, that'll do.
But no.
Thank you.
No.
No, that's fine.
Circle.
Circle. I'm just gonna put it up instead, like that. And that works too. But yeah, here is Natalie's setup that she shared. There we go. Love the setup. I can show you my setup if you want. I don't have a very good setup or good. This is like a dining table where Henrik usually works. So we just cleared it out and I put my things here. So I have a different laptop here on which I'll be updating my spreadsheets and stuff, and then comparing spreadsheet and checking spreadsheet with what I want to fill in my reading journal. I have my markers, color markers. I have my pencils, and that's it, really. That's all I have. And then, of course, some pen and whatnot. And a ruler. I couldn't find a ruler, so I have a building ruler, but it will do what I need. It will serve its purpose, but it's not ideal. But I couldn't find it now, so that's why it's not here. And then I don't think we'll get to reading today, but I am currently reading Avocado Anxiety by Louise Gray for our book club. Book club live show is on Friday, so if you'd like to join, you still have time. I think it reads very easily. I was a little bit afraid, and when I started, I was a little bit unsure, but I think that so far I feel like I'm flying through it, and I'm very fascinated. So I do recommend so far. Yes. Regarding my journal, nobody's saying that you want to see it, but we are here to talk about journals, so I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to force it on you. Anyway, so this is the first for 2026 anyway. So this is like the 2026 entrance page. Here I have the book club spreadsheet. So we've got Avocado Anxiety. We'll see how much I'll rate that. And then I color. The color of the rating is based on how I rated it. So 4 stars is light green, 4.5 to 5 stars is dark green. And then we'll see what the rest will be. Don't forget, in August, we have another book club as well, because Avocado Anxiety, we are late. That was June book. But August book is Playground by Richard Powers. Don't forget about that. We'll have live show beginning of September. And then on the next page, I have Moonies because I'm Patreon in G's Patreon, G from Book Roast. So here are the book clubs. So I have it written what the book club has been so far. So I need to get the covers for it and see if I read any of them. And I do have here like a rating, but only with a pencil. So I need to update it properly. Here I have Adventure in Eldia, which reminder, Adventure in Eldia. The sun is perfectly lining up with that thing. Hope that's fine. So far, the camera is working okay with that. So we'll see. But reminder for Year in Eldia. So this was another like a pro of these shows, having them every month to kind of remind of all the challenges if you are participating in any of them, or kind of like remind you of what I'm doing, since I don't have any TBR videos at the moment. But Year in Eldia, which is here is the map, and then here I have the covers again of the books that I read for it and what prompt it was, and then the rating. So I need to fill that in as well. But that's Year in Eldia. This is upside down. Thanks for the reminder. I'll look for an audio of the playground. Yeah, nice. Good, good. I read Playground. Nice. Did you like it? On the next shelf, no, on the next page, I have shelf reduction. That's why I said shelf. Shelf reduction. So this is all my physical reads. I have physical books that I haven't read. So I track here. I started year with 137. And at the end of June, I was at 125. I'm worried that July we went a little bit up. But it's fine. It's fine. So far, I am minus 12 books, which is good. I think it's very good for half a year. So what is the sun doing? Give me a second. Wait, can I move this? Maybe that's better. Yeah, so this is to update how many books I read from the physical books that I own, how many I bought, how many I unhauled, and then the result or resulting count, and then NetGalley arcs as well. NetGalley arcs haven't done much progress, but I'm reading one arc now as well. So Avocado Anxiety is not the only book I'm reading at the moment. I'm reading one arc for Adventure in Eldia, so I need to update that. And that was also what I was thinking when I'm done updating my journal, if I manage to do it today before the stream ends. So I don't have a set time for when the stream ends, but it will depend on the feeling. So if I feel like I still have energy, one of the things I would like to work on in these streams would be writing reviews for the arcs, because there are some arcs that I have read and haven't written a review yet. So that I still have to do. So that would be one of the things to work on. On the next page, I have, yes, the best book of 2026. So here I just put all the covers of the favorite books. Which one did win? Every Version of You won for the first half year, was my favorite book. Even more than the fifth season, I think. We'll see. I mean, it can change, but at the time I read it. And at the time I was comparing them because I read, no, it was in the same month. And I did put Every Version of You there. So at that point, I did feel like Every Version of You was better, and it was better than any other book I read that half year. So that's my winner of the first 6 months. And then I have, goals and climate fiction prize. So goals, I have 6 books. Yes, 6 books in Swedish, 6 books in Slovak are my challenges. So I need to fill in these. Fill in, I haven't read any yet. So I need to read them and then fill them in. Climate fiction prize, I need to update. I have some ratings here with pencil, so I need to fix that. And I read one more book here that I don't have rating of yet. So I need to figure out what the rating is and draw it there as well. So that's my climate fiction prize. Next page, I have the Dragon's Den. So this is a bookshelf with all the books, all the physical books I own and haven't read at the beginning of 2026. So I do not add the books that I have bought during 2026, but when I have read the books that I owned before 2026, I color them in. So you can see the progress, the colored books. Those are the ones. And it doesn't necessarily have to be 12, as we were talking about before, because 12 counts. It should be 12. Well, I don't know. How many is it? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is 12. It makes sense that it is 12. I was thinking it doesn't have to be 12 because 12 is including the books that I buy, but that's not true. The number is different from the start of the year, not the number of books I read. But anyway, that's the progress. And then library books. So here I want to keep track of all the books that I borrow from library and read from library, which I brought 2 new books today. So this is already going to be more like I already will need an extension. So, but that's fine. I was prepared for it. Next page, we have reading the world. So it's a world map and which countries I've been reading, and the authors, where they come from. And I do plan to keep this one here. I have the orange means 2026. So if I continue with this next year, it will be a different color, and then try to cover the entire world. I mean, it's not my priority, but I like to see it visually. It was in the middle, I think. Did you DNF in the middle? Or what happened in the middle? Started with the reading spreadsheet. I hold 5 books in July and only spent 30 cents on them. Yay, what? That's amazing. The rest was swapped or gifted. Wow, that is impressive. Nice. I did buy a couple books in July on Elba. I read one of them. The other one I did start reading, but I didn't finish it, and then it just didn't feel right to continue. So that will be another time when we go to Italy. But yeah, that's very nice. On the next page, I have buddy reads. So here I'm going to fill in all the buddy reads that we have, or if I have with somebody specifically, or what we have on the Discord together. 5-star read. So here, for example, would count definitely the Obelisk Gate and the Stone Sky would be a buddy read. 5-star reads, definitely 1 page I thought would be enough, but by now we are already at 4 books at least, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Books hold. So here I'm gonna keep track of all the books I bought in 2026. I think physical books, I'm not counting ebooks, but we'll see. So far I counted only physical books. Yeah. And then the new releases. So here is kind of like a calendar, and I keep track of the books that are released that I'm interested in. And then I colored them blue. I don't know if you can see. Here, this is blue. No, stop the discotheque. And then this is blue. And that's blue as well. So those I already read. So that's my update at the moment with the new releases. And then I have buzzword challenge. So here I already also filled in some of the buzzword challenges, or like I already completed some of them, but I need to fill in the covers. So that's one of the things I need to update. And that's pretty much it for now. Then I'm going to have awards at the end of 2026. So here I have only a list of things I want to track as awards at the end of the year. I just need to set it up, but maybe I'll do it at the end of the year. Not now, not throughout the month, but we'll see. Maybe with these, when we do this regularly, I will get to it finally, because see, I have not. I thought I can do it when I have time, and then 6 months have gone, and that didn't happen. So that is what I plan to do today, and update that a bit. Generally, I don't think I'll be able to listen to an audiobook or anything while working on that. So we'll see, maybe some music, but we could also chat. But also I wanted to say, actually, because maybe it will be easier to chat or continue chatting if you would like to come online. I did want to share that earlier on Discord, I forgot. But if you would like to come here and be live with me and show everybody what you're working on, we can definitely arrange that as well. Or definitely, I hope so. I haven't tried on this laptop yet. I did struggle in the past, but that was my very old, very weak laptop. So maybe it would work. So let me know if you would like that. But otherwise, maybe we'll do a sprint to do some work with the journaling, so you can listen to whatever you want and don't have to listen to me talking all the time. That's what you mean. I read it, but it was like a 3-star. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of that because I read the overstory. We had that for book club as well. And I could appreciate that it was amazing book, but at the same time, lots of things just flew over my head. I did not understand all of the connections and everything. So I could see how that could become a 3-star book. So I get that, but it's not too bad then. Buying books abroad is double the fun. Yeah. Yeah, there's just something about buying books abroad. It's like a souvenir. It's a souvenir. Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Happy to see you here. What are you up to? Let us know. But what do you guys think? Would you like to go for a sprint? And if so, how much? I don't know if we should stick to 45, 50-minute sprints as we do when reading. Maybe that would work because if we get in the zone, you just go. Or if we should do maybe like 20-minute batches, or we can try and see what works. But let me know if you have any thoughts on how long a sprint you would prefer. I need to set up my timer because I did not do that. I'm prepared a little bit. So I may join another time. Not today though, and not really chatty as my hands are busy now, but don't mind either sprinting or listening to you chat the whole time. Okay, yeah, I mean, that sounds good. I also don't know what I would be chatting about the whole time. So I usually don't have that many, random thoughts. I have very specific thoughts, but I'm not sure you would be interested in those. The random thoughts, like about books or whatever, they usually don't come easily to me. So I'm not sure I would be able to pull that off. So I think we might go for a sprint. And maybe we'll do start with a 30-minute one. Does that sound good? I'm feeling 30-minute sprints to begin with. Let me share it. Either way works for me. Nice. 30 minutes sounds good. Okay, then let's do that. I don't know if I can share right now what I'm doing. Would you like to see that? Would that be, if we do it? No. What are all the setups here? What can we do? Is this the only one we can do? And then we could do this. But I'm not sure that would work actually with the setup I have at the moment. If I would do like, this is as close as I could get you. Would you like to see that instead of my face? Or would you prefer more of the timer? Or again, we can just try and see. Test it and see how it works. Maybe we start with this. I really enjoy, or I would really love it if it would have a little bit of a different vibe from the sprints. No, I'm talking like that. If it would have quite a different vibe from the sprints, and this I think would definitely achieve that. So maybe we can do that. So you can see I have my journal here, pencils, markers. Here is my mouse pad for the computer over here. You can't see it, but it's over there. Both work. So sure. Okay. So let's go for a 30 minutes sprint. enjoy whatever you get up to. And don't forget to share on the crafting channel. And I'll see you in 30 minutes. Good luck. Hello, welcome back. How did you all do in the first sprint? I started a laptop, so I hope it's not too loud in the background. But I started a laptop, I updated, didn't really update anything, but I used my spreadsheets for updating the journal, so I have like the basic numbers updated. And now I'm going through the covers, what covers I need and at what size. So now I'm going to start with that a little bit at this for Moni's book club and see how far I get. And I also did a little like outline of the picture here. And now I need to color it, but I want to first like let it dry and like remove the pencil edges. So that's why I moved on to the next one. But yeah, some progress was made. How about you? Heading over to the Readathon Live now. Have fun. You too. Thank you for joining. Hope you have fun at the Readathon Live show. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? What are you planning to do today? I don't know, I'm speaking weird. And what was the book club? You said you would be late because of the book club. What book were you discussing? Hello, Larissa. Welcome, welcome. Taking care of dinner, and we'll start working on my journal to wrap up July. Very nice. Sounds good. Feel free to post your updates, your setups to the Discord channel, to the channel crafting. I would love to see it if you would like to share. Also, if you would like to join on screen here, I can share you a link and we could have like a live multiple people, which I would love to try if you are up for that. So let me know. And yeah, we did one sprint so far, did 30 minutes to do some journaling. How did it feel to do the 30 minutes? Let me know, the ones who were here. And also, what about the camera setup? Was that okay, or was it too distracting? Should I just show my face? Or any opinions? Let me know. Was updating the reading spreadsheet. I fell off with some of the stats in the previous months, but I filled in a lot and will move to something else now. That sounds great. Yeah. I've been pretty good at updating it every month, so I am behind only in July. I did not update the statistics in July, but everything else before that I did update. So I don't have that much to fill in, but I understand how it happens when sometimes you just don't feel like it. So well done, good progress. Finished my book and made some posts. Very nice. How was the book? What was it? It's just me on the couch. Sounds good. Just finished a book discussion. Just at Air by Sarah Hashem. And will now first update the journal with my 2 last reads and then continue on the review spread. Still in April for those. Okay. Yeah, so you've got some work to do, but sounds good. How did you like that one, Charlotte? Just at Air, right? I saw that one was quite popular, so I'm curious as well. No camera time for me today, unfortunately. Not feeling the best. I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon. And no pressure, definitely, to show up on camera. It was just a suggestion. If anybody feels like it and would like to share what they are working on or something, you are absolutely welcome to. I can share you a link so you can join, but no pressure. No pressure at all. Hello, Kate. Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. Did you have a nice holiday? Yeah, thank you. It was a long time no see, like a month, I think. I did show up on some Discord sprints on the vacation, right? But otherwise, no. But yeah, it was great. We had wonderful weather. It was a bit too hot when we were in Florence. There it was like 36 degrees ish, 37. That was hot. But luckily there was AC in Italy in all the accommodations we were in. So that was amazing, life-saving. And then we were on Elba for over a week, I think. And again, wonderful weather. We had mostly around 30, 32 degrees. It never went below 26, not even at night. The coldest at night was 26, which is crazy. And then during the day, it differed. My app said warmest, I think, was like 34. Henrik's app said at some point 37, feels like 40 or something like that on Elba. So that we are not sure, but that was fine. That was the point, to go to a summer place and to the beach. And the beach was great. We were to a few different ones, and they were beautiful. And the last one we went to was the best one, actually. And we saw a lot of fish, and they were like between people. It was not like we had to dive, or like we don't dive. We just got like the snorkeling things and basically floating on the water and could see fish. So many fish. And yeah, you basically just walk into the water like 2 meters and you see there's like a school of fish. It was crazy. It was amazing. And yeah, also stopped by in Switzerland. Switzerland was great as well. Met Natalie. Natalie now left for a different thing, but met up with Natalie, spent one day with her. So it was great. It was really, really good, I think. It was long. It was 3 weeks, 2 days, and everything by trains. On Elba by car, but otherwise everything by trains. So it was a lot. It was nice to come home, but it was also really, really good. So yeah, I did not vlog. I was also thinking maybe I would end up vlogging, but that did not happen. I just could not figure out how to make going to the beach every day for a week interesting. So I did not vlog. I don't have any videos, or not like vloggable videos. I have lots of videos, or some videos that I posted on Instagram stories on my like a personal Instagram, not on my Bookstagram. So you could still see them there. Yes, I did put them in highlights, but otherwise I did not film. So I don't have any, or not many videos, but I have lots of pictures. So maybe at some point I can share some, but we'll see. And yeah, it was great. Thank you. How was your July? Most loved it. I felt meh about it, as I didn't really connect to the characters and story. Well, that sucks. Good that most loved it though. But yeah, if you have high expectations, which I assume you did, I have no idea if you did, but I would have for sure. Sounds wonderful. Glad you had a nice time. Thank you. Yeah, hope you also had a nice time in July. I did miss all of you guys. It felt nice to be back and be able to chat with all of you and do a bit of my thing again. I did not edit any vlog. I have a vlog from before, like a reading vlog, that I didn't manage to finish the book before vacation. But I did finish the book during the vacation, but I did not update the vlog and I did not edit it yet. But that's my task for upcoming days. But yeah, don't have much more than that. But back to usual Tuesday sprints from Tuesday on. Hectic with end of term things with Jack's school and trying to finish another module of my course before taking a month off. Oh, nice. What course are you taking? That sounds fun. But yeah, it does sound hectic indeed. It will be nice to take the month. Are you going somewhere? Are you traveling somewhere, or will you just take staycation and just try to chill at home, focus on some, I don't know, hobbies or something? Digital marketing, nice. That sounds good. Very useful in today's day and age, it feels like. So good luck with that. Yeah. Share whatever you are up to today in the chat or on the Discord. I'd love to see. But let's go for another sprint. to, because I don't think I can do both, like continue, you know, doing my thing here and focusing on that and talking to you. I already not kind of did that, but I already made a mistake because I didn't focus enough. So I think I need to take my time to focus. So we're gonna go for another sprint. I think 30 minutes again because it seemed like it worked. So I had a birthday notification for me, or did you have birthday as well? Um, thank you for birthday wishes, everyone. By the way, that was this week. Yeah, this week, right? I don't know what time is anymore, but yeah, this week on Wednesday. But I already forgot I had a birthday, so whatever. But yeah, and nothing planned yet, but we'll have some days out somewhere. I'm sorting my thread while I listen to the Battle of Roar. Sounds nice. Sounds like a promising vacation. Love it. Hope you enjoy. For you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't have any big birthday celebration. We just came home on Tuesday at like 9:30 in the evening, and Wednesday was my birthday. So it was very hardcore resting day. Went for a run, but other than that, didn't do anything really. Just relaxing and getting ready because we are going to work on Thursday. So it was very relaxing day. Didn't do much, but it was nice. It was nice. There we go with the camera again. Let me set it up correctly or more so you can see more of what I'm doing. Like so, maybe it's good. So let's go for another 30 minutes. Wait, I can actually move this? No, I can't. No, I can't move it where it is. Okay, that's fine. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading. Mostly doing probably, but if you're reading as well, I'll talk to you in 30 minutes. Ooh, let me fix the camera for you. There we go. How did you do in this sprint? What did you get up to? I saw Charlotte shared on Discord, so thank you. You're set up. I continued with the setting up the covers. I now also wrote down the prompts for all in the black. You can see the prompts I have for Eldia. And then I prepared some of the covers, and that's basically all I did. And now I'm working on the covers for best book of 2026. And then I think when I finish that, for the best book, I will go back to try to color this in. I think that's important to do that today, because if it's not done today, it's not gonna get done for a long time again, probably next month, but still. So I'm gonna try to do some of that. And yeah, that's it. I also got myself some water, so don't forget to drink. Don't forget to hydrate. But how did you do? I'm listening back to the first cherry bit while journaling, but will also share my chaotic setup in the Discord. Yeah, so I thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching as well. Hello, Christina. How are you doing? Remember to hydrate. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Thank you. Also, make sure you sub and ring the bell so you hopefully get notified. Thank you so much. I was also already thinking about when we will have the next live show, but I was thinking 30th of August, but I already have plans then. So it could be 28th, or then I guess the weekend after. So let me know which weekend, or maybe I'll give it on both. I don't know if Friday is like a good day for it. Maybe it should be the week after, even though it was kind of late, but I just can't Sunday evening. So then, or Saturday either. Like I have plans that weekend. So then unfortunately it won't work. I was like, oh, that's a perfect weekend then, but it won't work. So we'll see. I will give you poll in Discord again, because I like polls, as if you didn't know. I listened to a couple of chapters of The Battle for Roar and got 8 threads on their bobbins. Nice. Are you done with your witchy cross stitch, or is that the one you're working with? No. Are you done with the witchy cross stitch that you were working on? I am currently working still on the seasonal cross stitch. I don't have it right here. I have it over there on the sofa. I'm still working on that one. Still working on summer, because I still feel like it's summer. So we'll see how it goes. I'm halfway done with summer on that one. So we'll see if I'll manage to finish it before autumn gets here. But yeah, that one takes a long time. It's a big cross stitch. I thought I would just do a little bit and then continue with my secret project, but it's just taking all of my time. So I'm not making as much progress as I would have wished with the secret one, but it's fine. I mean, there is no rush. There is no rush at all. Yeah. Wondering if Charlotte forgot to put it live now. You know, when she was rewatching the first cherry bit, maybe she forgot to put live, so now she's still sprinting. But yeah. No, I'm about halfway done, but I can work on it in the heat, sweaty hands, and soluble designs don't mix. Okay. They're soluble design, or I did not realize that, or I didn't know. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't have designs on my Ada like that. I have a clear fabric, and then I have a pattern on the paper. So I don't have a problem in the summer. But I get it. I get it. I'm listening. Okay. You never know. Also still journaling. Nice. Yeah, you have a lot to catch up on, so you do journal. You go for it. These threads are for friendship bracelets, not a craft rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, yes. Where do you get your patterns? I used to do a lot of those when I was a kid. I used to wear a lot of those as well when I was teenager, a lot. And then I made one for Henrik when we just started going out, and I was in Slovakia, and there I had the book for the bracelet. So there I made a bracelet for him, even though it now ended up more of a bookmark and it's not finished. The endings are not finished. But I love them. I love the friendship bracelets, and I used to make so many different ones. But I don't know where to get patterns now. Not that I was looking for it. I actually was not looking for it. I thought maybe cross stitch and diamond painting is enough for now. But I love friendship bracelets. And the thing is, who's gonna wear it? Am I gonna wear it? It's not really fitting the exact vibe I'm going for. Like if it comes to like vlogging and YouTube and books and home, that's fine. I love it. Or vacation, but then going to work, it's not exactly the vibe I want to show at work. So I would need to find the system how I can just unclip it or something when I go to work and put it on when I get home or something. But it feels silly, so I don't know. I just realized I haven't updated my journal for the whole month, so going to be a while. Whoops. Yeah, that happens. Do you also write like review for every book you read in your journal, or what does it look like? What does your journal look like? If you are behind 1 month, how much work is that? YouTube and Instagram, but I've only done the Chinese letter one so far. Chinese letter. What is that? Chinese letter bracelet. Okay, that one. Yes, these ones. I used to have those in my hair when I was a kid. But yeah, okay, here is friendship bracelet kit. I could get that. They are not very high quality, or like this picture is not very high quality, but I'm sure I've done each of these at least once when I was a kid. Some of them are super duper easy. But I was doing definitely more complicated ones at some point. Friend once made me one that was like that wide. That was epic. Friendship bracelet. Okay. Yeah. Like this fishy one in the middle that looks kind of like fish pattern, the one in the middle. I would do something like that. But then I also did one that my favorite pattern, but I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, these are so typical. I would do all of these as well. I used to do it a lot of these. Oh yeah, and I loved these ones as well. These are so cool and so simple as well. Like if you set up the threads correctly, then you just mindlessly do. So easy. But I'm looking for one that I used to make, but I don't have it here. I love this pattern. These are so pretty. Yeah, anyway, I get it, but I don't know what I would do with all of them. Even though that's the same problem with diamond painting and cross stitch, so I don't know if that's a reason not to do it. Just finish this page, we'll put up a picture of what I've been up to. Very nice. It has been a while. I'm well. How are you? I'm well as well. Just got back from vacation. Well, in the beginning of the week. Tomorrow starts the first full week back. So we'll see how that goes. I don't want to go to work, but gotta work. So, but yeah, all good, all good. Quite happy to be here, relax with you guys. I don't know how long we'll go. Maybe do one more sprint and then wrap it up for today. I don't want to go too late because it is Sunday and want to chill a little bit later as well. cool down, maybe read a bit or something like that. I learned to love that a lot on vacation. Just TV off and just do either some like puzzle on my like a Murdoku, like the murder Sudoku book, or read or something. I love that. I'm also going to try making pony bead keyrings because I don't have enough crafts already. Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't know what that is, but the more crafts, the better. Pony bead keychain. Ah, of course. Okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've seen plenty of those, yeah. So like this one, but the keychain, really cool. I never done those. Those were not my jam. My jam were the thread ones. But yeah, definitely do it. Please share when you work with this. I love to see it. I love to see it. But yeah, I think we can go for one more sprint. I'm gonna fix the camera again so you can see what I'm doing there. And gonna go for last sprint, I think. Maybe it won't, yeah, it's 9, maybe we'll finish before 10, but I think that's fine on Sunday. So I hope you enjoy this last sprinty bit. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading or working on, and I'll talk to you in 30 minutes. Hello, hello. How did you do in the last print? I made some progress. I finished. Oh wait, sorry. I finished the picture in the beginning. I don't know if you like it. I think it's alright. I don't love it, but it's alright. It looks like a 5-year-old child did it, but I don't mind. That's okay for me. And then I continued with adding the covers to the spreadsheet, so I can, or not the spreadsheet, but like to Canva sheet, so I can print it out. And I put my ratings on the climate fiction prize books. And then I put covers for all the library books I brought so far. And that's it. Didn't get to all of it, which is a shame. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to, I may probably can actually print it out anyway, because this sheet is almost full A4 already. And then if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So, or it will be a lot to do then in the end of August. But there are some more things to actually do here. So maybe I'll work on it some other time in between, not necessarily wait until the end of the month again, but we shall see what happens. You never know. I always plan to do things and then suddenly 1 month later. So we'll see. But still great progress. I didn't get to this in, what is it now, 7 months. So I would say it already is paying off. It's already paying off. So for me, this was a success. I don't know if you enjoyed this kind of stream and if you would like it again another time or a different format, let me know. I would love to explore what we can do with this stream. But I think the point was met and I am happy with it so far. So we'll see how that goes. So now I put it all away and read your messages. So. Yeah, I saw on Instagram someone making sharks, lizards, and whales of the beads. Yeah, and then you shared it on Discord. Thank you. And I think I've seen those things, so it's not like brand new for me, but it is very cute. Again, please share when you make some of them. I put all my books in the journal. Only need to find, print, and cut out all of the book covers, but I'll save that for tomorrow. Sounds good. I also need to continue with the covers, but that's for another time, especially because we don't have a printer. So if I want to print it, I have to go to office, and I don't go often. Henrik prints it maybe for me, but he doesn't go tomorrow either. So we'll see what happens with that, but already a progress. I see all of you sharing your creations in Discord. I love to see it. I really appreciate it when you share it. It's really pretty and like lots of inspiration for how to do things. I love it. I love to see it all. Charlotte always knocking it out of the park. I'm amazed at what you, Charlotte, do with your journal. I love it so much. I mean, they are all pretty, but that ones are just, how do you do it? And I mean, I love Natalie's as well, very, very minimalistic, but still quite creative. Well, it's not that minimalistic. Compared to Charlotte, it is. But it's still very creative, still lots of things happening. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like mine are very simple. I just have a washi tape at the bottom, at the top, and title, and that's it. That's all I've got. So yeah. Very nice, very nice. Some more bobbins done. Good, good, good. Yeah, I love to organize my threads as well for the projects I'm working with. But yeah, I think that is it for today. It's 9:30, so we went for 2.5 hours, which is exactly in between what I said before, that we will probably go for 2 to 3 hours. I think that's good for today. Maybe next time we could start a little bit earlier. I don't know how that works with people's dinner, but maybe if we start a little bit earlier, we could go for longer. So, I don't want to go too late as well because it is Sunday and Sunday just feels so tough already. So, like before going to work on Monday, so don't want to put too much, but yeah, we'll see. I would love to be more like Natalie, but for some reason I keep putting more on the page. Oh, really? Autocorrect not letting me type Natalie. Huh, that's interesting. I love both of those, honestly, and I don't know which one I would pick. I would love to have both of those styles in my journal, both you and Natalie. Like I love them both. I'm not kidding. Thank for the sprints. Thank you for hanging out. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you. The same to you. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you for joining today. It's been very nice to be back and chatting with all of you, hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this different format of sprints. I mean, it is still sprints, but it was very much focused on journaling, and the setup of the camera was a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed. Hope it motivated you to work on your journals. Maybe you otherwise wouldn't have. So I hope it helped. If not, hope you had fun hanging out anyway. And yeah, I will, or I do plan to have these every month. I don't want to do them too often either. So I think every month we'll see about end of August, because as I said, there is a perfect weekend there, but I'm busy the entire weekend, so I can't do it. So probably we'll do it the week after, even though it feels it's already in 1 week in. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can do it like Friday or Monday or whatever what happens. But we'll find out later. And I scheduled sprints for Tuesday, so don't forget now the Tuesday sprints are back. So I will see you back here on Tuesday evening, the same time as today, 7 p.m. Central European Summertime. And yeah, hope you have a great rest of the evening. Have a good night. I hope you have a nice start to the week tomorrow. If you're going to work or not, doesn't matter. Have a nice week. And I will see you on Tuesday again, or in Discord, of course. And don't forget, keep sharing your things that you created today or been working on today. Looking forward to Tuesday. Me too. Me too. Yeah, been nice hanging out with you. I will see you very soon. Good night. Bye.